Hey everybody, it's Otaku Nerd. I got it right this time. Nice to see you all again. This video is a little random, not entirely random though. Pretty much, I don't remember if I said this in my first video, but I pretty much plan to do anime of the week, like every week. So pretty much it's me just giving a description of an anime, talking about it a lot, and I'll give it a rating out of 10. And so yeah, and I plan to do that in this video. But before I get to that, I want to apologize for my previous two other videos because pretty much my tablet was picking up the noises of cars driving by outside, and so I moved where the tablet is. It still looks like it's in the same position, I think, and you can still see Philip perfectly well there. But, yeah. So I apologize for that. And, pretty much, I hope that it doesn't pick up the noise of, the cars driving by way too much, because when I watched the videos after uploading them, I noticed that it was drowning out my voice, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I need to fix that. And, actually, I was thinking of putting the tablet, right here on my TV stand and recording it from there, and then I was like, can't do that. You won't be able to see Philip, so you know what? It's fine. But hopefully this works better. And yeah. Okay. Back to anime of the week. Pretty much yeah, it's pretty much a review over an anime. And for this week, I've chosen Soul Eater. Technically, you could put in Soul Eater not to that. So what is Soul Eater? Soul Eater is a really, really super cool anime. And yeah, I was gonna say that there's not much more I can say about it, but it is just really cool. Pretty much, it's about pretty much Lord Death and his city and his academy. He runs an academy for death weapons and meisters, and they protect the world from danger. And they collect souls of those who have become Kishins or are in the process of becoming Kishins, which are demons. They're evil and they're bad and they harm humans. They eat human souls. So pretty much it's all about them protecting the world or Death City, pretty much, from the Kishins. And it's a really interesting anime, and I think it's a really cool one. The characters are so much fun. I mean, there'll be really serious episodes, and then the next episode is really, really random and funny, and it's just a really fun anime to watch. And then they put out the new season, Soul Eater Not, and oh my gosh. It is, because Soul Eater is, really epic and everything, and then you get to Soul Eater Not, and it's, all the way down there. Pretty much, it's more cutesy, and it's a little bit, I don't know if you would see it this way, but I see it as a little bit yuri, and I think it's cute, but I'm not all that into yuri and yaoi. Sorry. But, yeah, it's really cutesy, and it's nothing like the original series, but it's pretty much before the original series, what the Academy was like before that, what all the main characters were like before that, and you meet a few new characters, you get to know them, you get to see, how they interact, and pretty much, it's really cool. It's cool, it's a little too cutesy. There are some interesting scenes between the three main female characters. I would say there's a lot of yuri in it, and it's not a lot of action, yuri action in it, but it definitely implies a lot of yuri. The main characters in the original series, which I meant to say before I went on, but they are Maka Blackstar Death the Kid, who is Lord Death's son, and then you have Maka's weapon partner, Soul, Death the Kid's weapon partners. They're they're twin handguns, actually. Patty and Liz and Patty, they're kind of cool. And Black Star's weapon partner is Tsubaki. Why I exaggerate with the name Black Star is because he's a very crazy and energetic character, and he wants to be the world's greatest assassin. He comes from a clan of assassins, and he's the last one left, and he wants to be the greatest assassin ever, and Tsubaki wants to help him with that goal, but he's not exactly good at sneaking up on people. Death the Kid has his own little quirks. Yeah, he is like obsessed with symmetry. Everything has to have perfect balance, and I'm a little that way too. I mean, symmetry, as he says, symmetry is key. Everything must be aesthetically pleasing. Ugh. And I don't know how Liz and Patty are able to deal with that, but they do, and it's quite funny to see how, like, he overreacts about things being asymmetrical, or, like, how he praises things that are symmetrical, you know? It's really funny to see how he develops as a character and how he develops with his weapon. And then Maka, she's kind of boring, and she can be kind of annoying. Like, pretty much, she gets really depressed through quite a lot of the episodes, and it gets really annoying. Not gonna lie. Like, me and my sisters, all three of us agreed, she can get really annoying when she is in her depressed stage, and it's like, calm down. So she's like the bookworm, boring, not really sexy type, you know? And then there's her weapon partner, Soul, and he is like, he likes to think of himself as the cool guy, you know? He only does stuff that is cool, and, you know, he'll always try to be cool, you know? And he'll point out how Maka isn't cool. But he cares about his, you know, Meister partner, Maka, so that makes him cool. Liz and Patty, they are sisters. Liz is older, Patty is younger. Liz is more like, she wants to get things done, but she doesn't want to do the dirty work, you know? And then there's Patty, who's absolutely crazy, you know? She's like Black Star crazy, as I described him. She's very, very hyper, and yeah, but, and she'll do whatever, you know? She treats everything in her mind as if she were a kid. And then there's Tsubaki, who's very serious and calm, and she'll do anything for her Meister partner, and she's just really cool, you know? She's just, like, one of the, cool weapons. And I actually admin as Tsubaki on the Death the Kid page, so that's why I'm doing this anime first. Pretty much, Soul Eater or not, I don't remember the character names because I did not really think that series was all that good, although there are some people who are like, yay, more Soul Eater. But, I mean, I think the main character's name is Sugumi. I don't remember, and I probably, like, really messed up that name, and I apologize to all of you who, like, love Soul Eater not, and you're like, what did you just do to her name? But in all honesty, like, if you're into the cutesy type, I guess it's okay. You get a lot of more background on the Academy in that series, which, I mean, I would never known the background of the Academy without that. And so, I mean, it gives some good information about the Death Weapons Meister Academy, DWMA. It gives a lot of background information about DWMA, which is kind of helpful if you want to know more about the original series and what the Academy is like. But at the same time, you know, Yuri, if you're into that kind of stuff, I really, really highly suggest the series. But it was really awkward for me, and I think why I stopped liking it was it got to, like, this really interesting scene. I don't know if I should describe it. I'm gonna describe it. It got to this, interesting scene. Pretty much what happened was, one of the characters, the one with the giant breasts, she sleepwalks. And, you know, she sleeps without pants on, so she's always sleeping in her underwear. And she was, like, sleeping in one of the other characters' bed with her And, like, she was being, like, really touchy and clingy. And, like, it was just getting, like, oh my gosh. And she was trying to take the character's clothes off. And right as that happened, right as she was trying to take the clothes off, my mother walked in. And she's like, oh my gosh, what are you watching? And I was like, Mom, I'm sorry. It was like, because it was normal up until that part. And then I was like, you just had to walk in on that one part where it isn't normal. Are you kidding me? But, yeah, the series is really interesting. I'm gonna leave it at that. So, pretty much, if you're into that kind of stuff, you're into it. So, the original series, just Soul Eater, is like action and cool. And then Soul Eater Not is more cutesy and adorable and Yuri. But it has a cute story of friendship behind it, and I think it's really nice. So yeah, I recommend those two animes, technically one and the same, but I recommend them to you, and I would give Soul Eater 8 out of 10, and Soul Eater Not 6 out of 10. I would have given it a 3, but I mean, it's got some good moments in it, like, no, I do not mean the Yuri moments. I mean, like, fight scenes and, like, overcoming things that ruin friendship and stuff like that. So that's why I say 6 out of 10. It has a good meaning behind it. It gives good background of DWMA, Death Weapons Meister Academy. So, yeah. I have no idea what anime I plan on doing next week. But I guess stay tuned if you want to know. And I'll see you all next time.